The latest in a series of exposés by Times Now, the freshest leads in the Hasan Ali case. Solid proof that could nail this man. Well, here are the details which are coming in, even as the Enforcement Directorate has been trying to prove in a court of law that they have proof against India's biggest tax evader. Now we have documents that were found on Philip Anand Raj, as a close associate of Hasan Ali's laptop in Hasan Ali Khan's house in Pune. Let's go across to Shantanu Ghosh, who has the latest details. Now, Shantanu, among what has been found from Philip Anand Raj's laptop are letters on a UBS bank letterhead which talks about a bank account. Tell us about that.
Absolutely, Tamanna. In fact, if I can read from this income tax notings which the income tax authorities have been able to gather, it shows that this document and these proofs were found on the laptop of Mr. Philip Anand Raj. But this laptop was recovered from the residence of Mr. Hasan Ali in Koregaon Park in Pune. And in fact, it shows that there was an amount to the tune of $7 billion in this account in a UBS letterhead. That too, it is written that $7 billion was stashed away in this account in November 2006. And by the way, it was this same account had $6 billion in September, or rather in August 2008. So in a matter of 3 months, the amount in this account went up by more than $1 billion. Now that is very surprising. In fact, not only that, the income tax authorities have also noted and observed that it's clear-cut evidence that this UBS account exists because they have cross-verified, and the numbers in the letterhead in fact corroborate with the number which is of the UBS bank, and the person who was handling this account, it has also been found by the income tax authorities that this person was an employee of UBS, and in fact right now he is posted in Luxembourg. Back to you, Tamanna.
Now, the big coincidence here, Shantanu, is that Hasan Ali Khan is accused of having $8 billion stashed away in Swiss banks. These are details of an account in a Swiss bank with about $7.8 billion in it as of the particular date which you've got the details of. Is this not too much of a coincidence?
Absolutely. In fact, it's more than mere coincidence. And not only that, Tamanna, if you notice that in a matter of 3 months from August to November, the account went up by more than $1 billion. So what is the source of this fund? What is the source of this attrition to this fund? That is what the income tax authorities have questioned about. However, as you know, that these details have been submitted to the Swiss authorities. The Swiss authorities have not been much forthcoming. In fact, we are trying to get in touch with the Swiss authorities to find out now these concrete evidences are there before the income tax authorities. Will the Swiss government also move on it? That is what needs to be seen also. But obviously, the income tax sources, and they've told Times Now that there is concrete evidence of this billions and billions which Hasan Ali has apparently stashed away in the Swiss banks. Back to you, Tamanna.
Shantanu, stay on with us because this is not the only expose that Times Now has accessed hard evidence which could actually nail Hasan Ali and his role in various deals. Now let's take a look at this. Times Now has accessed more evidence against Hasan Ali which shows a transfer of $72 million to an account which has been named of the Black Prince, which belongs to a certain Swiss-based company. Shantanu, tell us more about this.
Well, this Black Prince account, what we gather from the preliminary investigations which have been done by the income tax authorities, is an account which the income tax authorities are also now investigating. We know that almost $72 million was transferred from this account, that too to a company. And what the income tax authorities have gathered was that there was a shipment which this company was involved with, a jewelry shipment which was coming in or going out to a Hong Kong-based company. But that shipment apparently got stuck because of the Iraq invasion of Kuwait, and there was some compensation which was paid to this company. All these details are there. What we know definitely that this account is based in Switzerland also, but it belongs to Black Prince. Now, what is Black Prince? Who is Black Prince? That is what further investigations will be done by the income tax authorities. But obviously, these documents have also been found out at the residence of Mr. Hasan Ali. So, Mr. Ali's connection to Black Prince is obviously being checked and looked into by the investigation authorities right now. Tamanna.
But that's not all, is it, Shantanu? That's not all, because it also comes back to Kashinath Tapuria. Now, let's go through this. Times Now has accessed what the income tax says is solid proof, and this includes a note demanding commission by one Philip Anand Raj. Philip Anand Raj says that he needs to be paid $500,000 in commission by Kashinath Tapuria for helping him buy this Swiss hotel, which is a 19th century castle turned into a hotel in Lucerne, Switzerland. Now, what is this connection, Shantanu? And explain to us what role is being played by Philip Anandraj.
Well, Tamanna, if you remember, Mr. Kashinath Tapuria did come to Times Now a few days back, and he went on record stating that he does not know Mr. Philip Anandraj, and the only way he knows Mr. Philip Anandraj is the fact that Mr. Philip Anandraj has a restaurant in Zurich in which he went and had food sometime. But that's not all. Obviously, this paper show it's much more beyond that. In fact, Mr. Philip Anandraj, apparently going by these papers and by the investigations done by the income tax authorities, was a middleman or a conduit for a transaction of a hotel which was bought by Mr. Kashinath Tapuria in Switzerland. It's a old hotel, it's a castle type hotel which was bought by Mr. Kashinath Tapuria, and there was a invoice raised by Mr. Philip Anandraj to be paid a commission from Mr. Kashinath Tapuria, because apparently he helped Mr. Kashinath Tapuria to buy this hotel from a Swiss company, again a Swiss company in question, which is based in Zurich. Tamanna.
Thank you for that. Shantanu Ghosh there with the latest details. It's the biggest expose in the Hasan Ali Khan case on a day when the Enforcement Directorate has been torn apart by the Mumbai Sessions Court once more for not having enough proof. Here are fresh leads, what looks like it could be concrete proof in the case.